To this day, Bloodborne remains one of the greatest PlayStation exclusives of all time and to many, the best of the FromSoftware lineup. If you're looking to dive into the blood-soaked world of Yharnam, you may be surprised by its focus on mechanical depth rather than build variety. Out of all of the weapons available in Bloodborne, these are the strongest. The Holy Moonlight Sword is a weapon ripped straight out of Dark Souls and put into Bloodborne, but somehow it works. Found in the Old Hunters DLC, this sword hits fast, hard, and is incredibly fun to use. For arcane builds, this is one of the best weapons in the game, but it evenly scales with strength and dexterity. Despite its great ability to deal damage, the Rider Polish can be a tough weapon to use. Found in the halls of Cainhurst Castle, players will need to practice with this weapon in its transformed state. Considering it's a weapon found later in the game, some may not deem it worth learning. Bloodborne's more aggressive world and enemies have a fairly simple approach to tackling hunters, charging straight ahead and swinging away. In turn, they can't really respond well to ranged damage. Simon's Bowblade can be found in the Old Hunters DLC and is a powerful curved sword that transforms into a bow. Albeit a little slow, it gives players options for dealing with the hordes of Yharnam. The Rifle Spear allows players to pull off some ridiculous counter shots to decimate their enemies. Like with your pistols or blunderbuss, the ability to counter an enemy attack and pull off a hugely damaging visceral attack is a skill that must be practiced if players decide to stick with this weapon you can find from the messengers. The trick weapon form of Bloodletter costs players HP every time they swap forms. Added in the expansion, Bloodletter scales with strength in its regular form and Blood Tinge when tricked. Bloodletter is for a very specific type of build. The Chikage gradually drains the wielder's health, but it will be worth figuring out as it is one of the best weapons in Bloodborne. This blade is fast, strong, and in two-handed form, deals out poison damage. Unlike other weapons in Bloodborne, it's not a trick weapon, but it still requires mastery to wield efficiently. Players with a high blood tinge stat can mow down their enemies with this sidearm. The cannon is easily the most powerful weapon players can get their hands on in Bloodborne, but it comes once again at a cost. Rather than draining player health, this weapon quickly will eat away at quicksilver bullets, which if not managed properly, can also take away health if you need to pull from your life for more bullets. If you're not focusing on Blood Tinge, you're better off using one of the game's simpler sidearms. And those are the weapons in Bloodborne that will deal the most damage. For more videos like this one, stay tuned to Game Rant.